I pushed a tub of liquor through a church service. Now, that's real shit. So, this is my senior year of college, BGSU. It's Patty's Day. And again, we're on Enterprise Street. There's a church, like some type of Presbyterian or some type of fucking church right behind us. They already hated us because it like never failed. We'd be out on our roof drinking when they're like having church services and shit, okay? And this little maintenance dude, one time I jumped from our garage roof onto a shed on their parking lot.
Not gonna do it. Oh! Hey, Tom!
He goes, boo.
That's not funny.
Yeah!
And this maintenance dude was like, that was crazy. I just saw that. Please never do that again. And I was like, that was like my sophomore year. And I was like, oh, my bad, bro. Like, it's Patty's Day. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, this particular day, we were supposed to be the biggest, longest party, like that stretch from like 10 a.m. to like, 5. It was supposed to be our big darty day. And we had our whole house set up. We got shut down in like 2 hours. Our security was hammered. We had kids smoking blunts in our house. Like, shit was just out of control. Oh, we had no one watching the door. And we had like one of those big front porches. Cop walked right in our house. BG cop. We got fucking freshmen serving mixed drink at the bar. We're like, oh, shit. And me and my buddy had already taken tickets. So when he's like, hey, like, who lives here? We're both like, we don't. We'll find someone for you. But he ended up saying, like, this is a sick house. You just got to shut it down. So we're shutting down the party. Well, we had another house a block over. So we're literally telling, like, all these. There's, like, thousands of kids in our house. We're like, go to this address right down the road. So it's hilarious because as the cops are pulling out of our yard, you just see this, like, trail of, like, thousands of kids walking down to another house, like, 3 blocks over, carrying, like, the big party speakers. Like, it's just so obvious. We rolled up our, like, makeshift fence and had them take it down. Like, it's just so obvious that we're just moving the party to another section of town, right? Thank God the cop didn't ask any questions. He was like, I don't even want to know. Just shut it down. Just shut it down. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, thanks for being understanding. And the best part is we got it shut down because some old lady saw like 50 kids on our garage roof and was like terrified that someone was going to fall. That's how it got shut down. Literally, when you walked into our backyard, we had a detached garage. We had a ladder running up the side of the garage, and there was like kids just going up and up and up. And it was so funny. He's like, you've known me. When it comes to like rules and regulations, I don't exactly pay attention to that type of shit. So this kid was just like, hey, Tom, can I put a ladder up to the garage roof? I'm like, yes, do it. Why not? 20 minutes later, I forgot I even said yes to the kid because I'm hammered myself. I look out back. I'm like, wow, there's like 50 people on that roof. And I'm like, that roof also like was like leaking. I'm like, hopefully it doesn't like fall through. Those kids don't die. Like, you don't think about that shit in the moment, but I'm like, now I'm thinking about it. All those kids could definitely fall through the roof. Like, we definitely have too much weight on that roof. So it's probably a good thing that it got shut down. But we're rushing to get everything moved over there. The last 4 people in the house are me, my buddy, and these 2 freshmen that were serving all this mixed drink. And they're like, what do we do? Because we have all these 2 liters in Kamchatka, the Shitty K. Everyone calls it Shitty K. We've got like 60, 70 bottles. And we're like, fuck it. We stole a move-in tub years ago. Like, guys way before our time stole the big gray move-in tub. And we used it for liquor and alcohol. Like, we either filled up with ice and beer cans or we would just like transport all of our 2-liter bottles and stuff in it. We get this thing loaded up. And I'm like, I don't want 2 freshmen pushing all this alcohol down the street. So I was like, you guys just go. And I take it around back. Well, to get out of our back driveway, you had to loop around in the church parking lots right there, right? I come around the corner. There's like 60 people outside. They're doing some outside service, okay, with like fucking doves and shit. And I'm like, as soon as you turn, you're basically in the parking lot. And my garage blocked the view, so I couldn't see this service happening. I come around the corner, and all of them just spin their heads. First of all, I don't know why what they were thinking having an outside church service on Patty's Day in BG. I don't know what the plan was there. But I'm shit-faced, right? So I'm like, well, hang on, Thomas. There's like 60, 70 people, and they got their folding chairs and shit. And the preacher's like, and it's just dead silent. I'm like, I just fuck it, just keep wheeling right through the middle of it. I wheel right between like the preacher and the crowd. I'm like, happy St. Patrick's Day, and just keep wheeling. And the preacher's like, good God, like shaking his head. And I was just like, oh my God, that was awkward. Like, then I like rolled down the street. Oh my God. I was like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I look back, my roommate's just shaking his head from the backyard because he saw the whole thing happen. I'm like, that type of shit, God's got to have a sense of humor, right? Like, what are the odds? Like, we've been living next to this house for a year. I've never seen him outside other than the maintenance man. And then their whole fucking procession happens to be outside on St. Patrick's Day when I've got a tub full of liquor because our party got shut down. Only party we had shut down all year. So just unreal, dude. Unreal. It was amazing. I felt like it was in slow motion too, because granted I was hammered, but I'm also just like, what? Like every head just snaps because the liquor tub's so loud. It was like, and all you hear is like bottles. You can see it's like Kamchatka and fucking off-brand Mountain Dew. Like it's just sitting there. I'm like, wow, this is awkward. Happy St. Patrick's Day. This guy's like, he goes, well, my God. I'm like, happy St. Patrick's Day. Love it. If you guys want to come down the street, I'll like shout the address out, I guess. You guys want to come party with us? We're making some great mixed drink down the road here. So, yeah. Fucking, yeah. Stupid shit. Happy St. Patty's Day. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it